nowadays we talk about this idea of mindfulness um, as a slogan. It's definitely very much in the zeitgeist of today. The idea of gratitude and mindfulness and steady breaths and yoga. And overall, I think it's really nice. I'm really happy. Um, but I think a really important point to understand is that mindfulness is a discipline. Gratitude is a discipline, not a slogan. Um, just like you can't go up to someone and say, "Oh, just smile." I mean, they can smile, but you can't make them be happy, right? Happiness is something you have to work on. You can't like just tell yourself, "Okay, I should be mindful," and therefore you become mindful. It's a real challenge. And I think part of mindfulness, the exercise of well, meditation. I really like Sam Harris's meditation because it's really good, and his whole point is kind of like, besides for like shunyata, the calming exercise, there's also just the explorative element. Inquire about yourself. What are you experiencing? What am I experiencing? Right? When you're having a conscious experience, which is every experience, but there's moments when you're in a contemplative mood and you can take a step back. I find it usually happens sometimes, like when for whatever reason you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's always the times it's just like you really feel yourself as existing. Anyway, any of those moments, and you should do it all the time. And meditation to me is this idea. Also has several things. Inquire what is it like to experience. How much am I in control of my headspace? How much am I conscious? Going back to what we said before, knowing that we create sacred spaces and sacred moments, how much are we really living with that knowledge of our capacity? And so for me, having the studying also the theoretical side of it allows me to ask myself, does this like, where can I go? And I think that the beauty is that you really don't need the philosophy, right? To really know anything about consciousness, it's the experience side. But I think for me that's like at the heart of at the same time, and this is what I think is so beautiful. You can take the deepest mystics, people so drenched in particular theology and a particular way of framing it, and you can take a completely secular person who is in any way completely distant from anything as an organized religion. And if you get them both talking about consciousness in a very open and raw way, the one curiosity there, it's very interesting. I don't know if I'm going too much off tangent, but it's very interesting that in Hinduism you have this idea of nirvana also, right? Nirvana is more of a Buddhist idea, but the Hindu word is moksha, right? Enlightenment. And they talk about this idea in at the same time they talk about this idea of complete beingness, like being present, consciousness. And they also talk about this idea of pure bliss. And I think I've spoken to Zebi about this other times. But why is it always correlated? Or is it inherently correlated? Why is it always like, what happens if the end of it is just meh? And so some people can just claim it to be wishful thinking, right? It's not actually like that. Life is, you're never getting out of yourself. It's always going to be a struggle, which is also true. But I think going back to being inherently biological, this desire for will and desire for meaning, I think finding life beautiful, there's something inherent within being human about beauty, right? Beauty and meaning and love and holiness, they're real. And again, but they're disciplines. I don't know if that answers any of your questions.
No, it doesn't, but it opens up a whole interesting place to explore.